Have you ever felt like your true worth was invisible to the world? Like no one really sees who you are? What if I told you that your value doesn't depend on who you are, but rather where you are and who's looking? This isn't just a story about a stone. It's a story about you. A story that may just change how you see your entire life. One quiet afternoon, a young man approached his father with a question that had been pressing on his heart for quite some time. "Father," he said, "what is the true value of my life?" The father looked at his son for a long moment, then silently stood up. From a small wooden shelf, he took an old, rough-looking stone and placed it gently into his son's hands. "My son," he said calmly, "if you truly want to understand your value, take this stone, go to the market, and stand there holding it. If anyone asks for the price, say nothing, just raise 2 fingers. Nothing more." Though confused, the son respected his father's wisdom. With curiosity brewing in his heart, he made his way to the busy local market. The noise was overwhelming. Shouts from vendors, clinking coins, laughter, haggling. He wandered for a while, holding the mysterious stone in his hand. Eventually, an elderly woman shuffled up to him, her eyes drawn to the object he held. "What a lovely stone you have there, young man," she said kindly. "How much are you selling it for?" The boy remembered his father's instructions. Without uttering a word, he raised 2 fingers. $2? The woman said, smiling. "I'll take it." Stunned, the boy ran back home, the words still echoing in his ears. "Father," he exclaimed, "a woman at the market offered $2 for the stone. Can you believe it?" The father nodded thoughtfully. "Very good. Now I want you to take the same stone to a museum. Don't change a thing. If someone asks you the price, say nothing, just raise 2 fingers." The son, now even more intrigued, set off for the museum. The atmosphere there was entirely different. Quiet, elegant, filled with people studying art and history with awe. After some time, a well-dressed man approached. He had the air of a collector, eyes sharp and discerning. "Excuse me, young man, that stone you're holding, may I ask how much it is?" Again, the boy raised 2 fingers. The man's eyebrows lifted. $200? Fascinating. I'll take it. The boy could hardly believe what he had heard. Breathless with excitement, he dashed back home. "Father, a man at the museum offered $200 for the same stone." The father simply smiled. "Now, my son, for the last place, go to a precious gemstone store. Find the owner and do exactly as before. Hold the stone, say nothing, and when asked, raise 2 fingers." This time, the boy's heart was pounding. He walked into the jewelry district, eventually finding a grand, gleaming store filled with polished gems, velvet boxes, and golden displays. As he entered, an elderly man behind the counter caught sight of the stone and froze. He walked over slowly, his hands trembling, eyes wide with disbelief. "Oh my, where did you find this?" the old man whispered. This is the stone I've been searching for my entire life. It's priceless." The boy stood silently, lifted his hand and raised 2 fingers. The old man gasped. $200,000? I'll buy it, right now. Please, I must have it. The young man was in shock. His feet carried him home, but his mind was spinning. "Father, the old man at the gemstone store, he offered $200,000 for the same exact stone." The father gently placed a hand on his son's shoulder and said, "My son, now you understand. The value of your life, of anyone's life, is not determined by what you are, but by where you are and by who sees you. You can be a $2 stone in the wrong place, or a $200,000 treasure in the right one. There will be people who see you as ordinary, replaceable, and cheap. And there will be others who recognize your true worth, your gifts, your spirit, your essence. It is not your job to convince people to value you. It is your job to find those who already do." The son looked down at the stone that had been in his hands all day. It hadn't changed, but he had. What had once seemed like a simple rock was now a mirror, reflecting a truth he would never forget. Remember this: you are not your job title. You are not your bank account. You are not the judgments of those who fail to understand your depth. You are what you choose to believe about yourself and where you choose to place yourself. If they can't see your worth, you may not be in the wrong life, just the wrong place. Thank you for listening. If this story moved your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Golden Bell Dharma for more timeless wisdom and life-changing reflections. Comment below. Where have you been placing your value lately?